We are going to discuss about quartiles, group data. For example, given the row scores, let's have 12, 18, 15, 20, 36, 10, 17, 40, 45, 50, 32, 24, 37, 48, and 45. So this is the given row scores. Now we are going to compute for find the following: Q1, Q2. So Q1 is the quartile 1 and Q2 is the quartile 2, second quartile, and Q3. Now, since the given is the row scores, we need to construct a table. Under the table of values, so the first column will be the class interval. Next is the frequency, and then the last column will be the cumulative frequency greater than. But what will be the formula? So the formula for Q1 is equals to XLB plus quantity N over 4 minus CFB all over FQ1 times I. So what is the meaning of its term? Okay, so Q1, you know this already. This is the first quartile. XLB is the lower boundary of the class interval of the Q1, class Q1. N is the total frequency, and then I is the size of the class interval. CFB is the cumulative frequency before Q1, class Q1. And then FQ1 is the frequency of Q1. Now, how about for Q2? For Q2, just substitute this. Instead of N over 4, make it 2N over 4. Then for Q3, just replace this as 3N, so meaning 3 times N over 4. So let's start. Okay, so we are going to make here a table that we will submit there. Okay? So first, but before you write the class interval, first is we are going to solve for the range. So what will be the range of these scores? So the range is equals to highest score minus the lowest score. So what is the highest score? Okay, the highest score is 50. 50 minus what is the lowest score? We have 10. Okay, 10. So 50 minus 10 is equals to 40. So this is now the range. And then after that, we are going to find the size of the class interval. So the size of the class interval, or I, is equals to 40 divided by 10. So we will use the divisor 10 here. So this is constant already. So every time I give scores, then you're going to use 10 here to find the size of the class interval. So that is equals to 4. So this is now our interval. So we have now the interval. Then check if the divisible by the lowest score. Yes or no. So if the class interval is not divisible by the lowest score in your data, you are going to find a number lower than the lowest score, which is divisible by 4. So that is 8. So we are going to start at 8. Then plus 4 is equals to 12. Then plus 4 is equals to 16. Plus 4 is equals to 20. Plus 4 is equals to 24. Plus 4 equals 28. Plus 4 equals 32. Plus 4 equals 36. So we will erase this. Plus 4 is equals to 40. So until 50, right? Okay. So plus 4, 44. Plus 4, 48. Then plus 4, 52. So this is now the class interval. Next is the frequency. By the way, so we have here, so you are going to write here, of course, 11. Next here is 15. So where did we base this? 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 15, then we have here 19, 23, we have here 27, here we have how many? What do you think? So we have 31, we have here 35, 39, 43, 47, then here is 51, then here, so 52, 53, 54, 55, so we have 55. So we have now the class interval. Okay? I will repeat. So the interval must be divisible to your lowest score. Since the lowest score is 10, so 10 is not divisible by 4. So we will find a smaller number which is divisible by our class interval. So that is 8. Then, since the class interval is 4, add 4, add 4, add 4, until when you're gonna stop, until you reach this, your highest score. If it is more than, it's okay, because so that is belongs to here. Okay? Next, frequency. So we will not use tally here, we just only proceed on to frequency. So 8 to 11, so how many? So we have 1 only, so that is only 10. If possible, you can cross out. So that one. Okay, so we have only here, the answer is 1. Then for 12 to 15, how many? 1, 2, 2 only. 16 to 19, so we can cross out. 16 to 19, we have 1, 2, so 2 only. The next, 20 to 23, 1, so 1 only. The next, 24 to 27, 1, so we have 1. 28 to 31, 28, to 31, 0. 32 to 35, 1. 32 to 35, so we have only 1. So next is 36 to 39. So we have 2. Next 40 to 43, we have 1. Next is 44 to 47, we have 2. Next 48 to 51, so we have 1, 2. Okay, so 2. So we will erase this because we have now 51 already. Okay, now you are going to check if the frequency is correct, because the frequency is equals to 15 to the number of scores. So let's check. 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so this is 15. So your n equals 15. So we have now n. Okay, total frequency. And then after that, we have CF greater than here. So how will you complete this column for the CF greater than? So starting here, we have 1. Next, 1 plus 2, we have 3. 3 plus 2, we have 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 0, 7. Plus 1, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 1, 13. 13 plus 2, we have now 15. So, 15. So let us now solve for Q1, first quartile, using this formula. Before you solve Q1, you need to find first the location, n over 4. So n is equals to 15 divided by 4. So it's equals to 15 divided by 4. Of course, we will use the calculator here. So 15 divided by 4 equals 3.75. So the answer is 3.75. Okay? So we have 3.75 using the cumulative frequency greater than here. So 3.75, so we will use this row to identify the value. So this is your x here, lower boundary of Q1. So this is not the lower boundary. So our XLB is equals to 15.5. Add 15 plus 16 divided by 2, so the answer is 15.5. Then your frequency, this is your frequency, FQ1. Then your CF, cumulative frequency, this is the cumulative frequency before the class, before Q1 is 3. So this will be your CFB. So the interval is already, the interval is equals to 4. Now we can solve, everything is given. All are given already. Now, so by substitution we have Q1 is equals to 15.5 plus, so we have 3.75 minus 3. Then all over 2. This one, all over 2 times 4. Then is equals to, use the calculator again, this calculator. Okay, so 15.5 plus 3.75 minus 3, then divided by 2 times 4 equals. So we have 15 point. So just write first 15.5 plus, because the calculator can't read. Okay, then we will simplify this. So 3.75 minus 3 equals, divided by 2 equals, times 4 equals 1.5. So plus 1.5. Okay, then Q1 is equals to 15.5 plus 1.5 equals 17. 17. So this is now your Q1. So Q1 is 17. Okay, so that's right, because 17 is between 16 and 19. Okay, so the Q1 will be here. This is the Q1 plus. How about for Q2? For Q2, we will use the formula here. Can I write it here? So Q2 is equals to XLB plus 2n over 4 minus CFB all over FQ1 times I. Okay, so let us find first the given. First is, you are going to solve first this one. So 2 times n is 15. So we have 2n over 4 is equals to 2 times 15 divided by 4. Okay, so let us solve. 2 times 15 is 30 divided by 4 equals 7.5. 7.5. So from that 7.5, using the CF greater than 7.5 here, we can find the Q2, the second quartile here. So for Q2, we can find it here. So this will be your XLB. This is your FQ1. Then this is your CFB. Okay? Now, so by substitution, we can write the formula. So we can write it here because no more space. So let's have, well, we can write the solution here. So we have now Q2 is equals to XLB 31.5, then plus we have now 7.5 minus 7, and then over how many? Over 1 times 4. Then is equals to 31.5 plus 7.5, so 0.5. 7.5 minus 7.5 divided by 1 is 0.5 times 4 is equals to 2. Okay, is equals to 2. And then we have now 31.5 plus 2 equals 33.5. So this is now your Q2. So 33.5. Let us check. Okay, correct. 32.5 is here. Then to find Q3, so let's proceed now to Q3. So to find Q3, we can write it here. Q3 equals, we need to find first 3n over 4. Okay, So 3n over 4. So we have 3 times 15 over 4. So let us check what will be the answer. 3 times 15 divided by 4. So the answer is 11.25. 11.25. So let us check. 11.25. So this is 11. So it's here. So this is the boundary of Q3. So this is now your XLB. This is your CFB. This is your this is your FQ frequency. This is your frequency. Then this is your CFB. Okay. CFB. Sorry. Okay, that's it. So once you have this data, so you can substitute it here now. We have 43.5. Where did we get this 43? Just add this 43 plus 44, then divide by 2. Then plus, we have now 11.25 minus 11 all over 2 times 4. Then equals. Okay, so let us solve this one. 0.25 divided by 2 equals times 4 equals. Okay, so 43.5 plus 0.5, then this equals to 44. So that will be your Q3. Okay, so let us check. Okay, 44. So it's here. Okay, so that is the how to compute quartile using group data.